Hello, I'm Christina. This is my introduction video. I'm 43. I've been crocheting since I was 12. I taught myself how to knit about 10 years ago. I do lots of different crafts. Just about anything that involves needle and thread, sewing, quilting, cross stitch, beadwork. Um, I'm very passionate about crafts and creating and creativity. I try to encourage those in my life that have creative tendencies to explore those. Um, my boyfriend is a musician. He plays guitar and piano. Um, we have a mutual friend who enjoys writing and is in the process of writing a book at the moment. Um, I have several friends who do crafts or want to learn how to do crafts. Um, as you can tell, I'm a shy person. This is not an easy thing for me to do, but I'm hoping this will help me break out of my shell because it is something that excites me and that I get excited about. Um, I have two children. Um, my daughter's 22. She just graduated from Stockton. She has a bachelor's degree in psychology. My son will be 17 in 2 weeks. Um, he has multiple disabilities. He has epilepsy, which causes other issues. Um, but we manage. Um, it does take up a lot of time, so um, I probably won't be able to be real consistent with videos if I continue to do this because I do spend a lot of time with my son and helping him to manage life and set realistic goals and accomplish his dreams and hopes and expectations. Um, I have some works in progress that I've started. These are recent projects that I've started. I have lots of finished objects out in the shed because that's just where they end up. Let's see, what can I show you first? Um, Actually, I started this about a week ago. Um, well, this will be the final product. This shawl. Um, this is what I have so far of that shawl. Um, you'll probably see me working a lot with very tiny hooks and tiny needles and small thread. Um, I'm not sure why I enjoy that. My fingers certainly do not, as I'm sure anybody who's worked with that stuff knows. Um, so that will be a Christmas present this year for an aunt. I also have this cabled scarf that I started for my cousin, um, my aunt's daughter. I don't know if you can see it real well. Let's see. This is a pattern that it's just a simple cable. I don't want to say I made the pattern myself, but it's not something that I'm working from. For I For that little cousin's brother, I have started a project of a pillowcase. Zeppelin. He's 18. He's into rock music. So hopefully he will enjoy this. That was the front piece. Still in the process of working on the back piece. As you can see, I had to clean my needles, so it is on a Lifeline, but it is started. Just some basic cables. For the front of the pillowcase, I took graph paper and looked at pictures online and used the graph paper to mark out where I needed to change the colors of thread. So hopefully I will have that done by Christmas. I'm also fixing an Afghan for a friend of my father's. She's older and her mother-in-law made it, so it was a pretty old granny square blanket. It got tore up. This is what a lot of the squares looked like when I got it. It was a whole blanket. I took it apart, and now I'm repairing the squares one by one. I have this much of it done. So that's, oops. So that's taking a while, but hopefully it will look as beautiful as it did when it was first made, when I'm finished. And the only other project that I have is a test pattern that I'm doing for a friend of mine. I have one panel completed, and I'm starting the second panel. I don't want to show too much because I don't want to give it away, and it's not my pattern, so I don't want to show too much. I'm not really sure what else to say. This was just a quick introduction, and hopefully I'll be making more videos in the future. Thank you for your time, and I will see you later.